Oh, howdy folks. I ended up getting a 2016 Zero SR. Has about 9,500 miles on it. I have an electric bicycle that goes about 30 miles per hour. I decided I want to go for an electric motorcycle, something that can go a little bit more faster and has a little bit more torque. Let's see, I got this off of a Facebook page. I was actually looking at a DSR also, a 2016. That one had about 5,400 miles on it. Both the sellers were asking about $10,000 for both of these bikes. Decided to go for the SR because it has a lower seat. The DSR has a 33-inch seat height, and this one has a 31.8, similar to my former CB300. Actually, someone told me this is kind of modeled after the CB300. So, let's see. The previous owner on here, he was the second owner. And I think he only had it about a year, but he ended up selling it to me for like $7,500. He was kind of a motivated buyer. I mean seller. I'm the motivated buyer. Got a pretty good deal, I think. Although the value, I was looking at one of the worksheets for this motorcycle that he had done on some work done. It was valued about $7,500. So he probably got some money back, but you know, when you buy from a dealer, you're paying all these fees and everything else. And he added this charge tank here, so you could go to one of those whatever, and charge it up. That's probably cost over $1,000 there. And then he added he added the windshield. He added these fog lights for night driving, and it turns on while you're driving. She set it up where you turn off those fog lights when you turn on the high beams. I think that's pretty good because it lets other drivers see you. He also added a bigger horn, which came in handy because I was driving the bike back on the freeway, and this car just cut right into my lane. Didn't see me. I was probably kind of in its blind spot. But you know, these drivers are supposed to look over your shoulder, right? They don't hear you coming, but that's just the way it works, I guess. You just got to be very careful when you're driving out there on the freeway and in the streets, because these drivers they just don't see you sometimes. He also added this Givi mount. I didn't get the case because he's using it for his other motorcycle. That's okay. He also added this tail tidy. Kind of undecided about it. It's kind of angled downwards, and then I can see that the tire hit the license plate at one point, similar to my CB300. When I tried to go mount the tail tidy, I had to get a tail tidy that kind of goes out a little bit and up. And this one, I tried to angle it upward just to see how it looks, but it's kind of stuck. I think he might have put Loctite on there. I couldn't unloosen the bolts. It stripped the bolts actually. Yeah, this bike, man, it's smooth riding. The shocks on there are Showa shocks, and they're pretty damn comfortable on the front and the back. More comfortable than any other motorcycle I've had. I've had the CB300, the 2007 SV650, and the Yamaha boat now that I currently still have. I might end up keeping both bikes, or if I decide to give up one, I'll probably give up the Yamaha bolt. He also added some heat grips, the previous owner. And man, this bike is pretty smooth when it accelerates. There's no engine sound, but the thing is, it goes pretty fast, pretty quick, especially when you have it in sport mode. You can really feel the torque. Oh my God, the torque when you take off from a stop. They ain't lying. You could get to 60 in about 3 seconds. And it's a pretty awesome bike for a 2016. I'm sure the current models, which go 2022s, go for about $17,000. Then when you got out all the taxes and all the dealer fees, you probably pay close to 19 or who knows what. A little bit over, yeah, close to 19, I would say. Supposedly the battery should last 200,000 miles. The belts, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, so far I'm enjoying this bike. If you guys should give it a try. Rent it from Twisted Road if you can, or any other rental company if they have it, or maybe a friend if they're willing to let you ride it. I'm not sure if I will, but we'll see. Or just go out and buy a used one. You know, I don't want to pay all those extra fees at a dealership. Just get a used one. This one's still running good. I definitely got a good deal on this. So, right. Okay, folks. Enjoy your day. Sport mode. Sport mode is it.